Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, the holders who survived 2026's chaos earn their stripes. If you held through the October 10th flash crash, US-Iran tensions, the February dump, Saylor FUD, quantum computing panic, exchange shutdowns, Clarity Act delays, and the catastrophic cold card vulnerability that drained 1,700 Bitcoin, you've earned this rally. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price, about $76,900 Bitcoin just delivered its best week since 2024, surging nearly 20% over the past 4 days and 4 weeks from the low $64,000. The explosive move erased 3 months of pain in just 72 hours, pushing BTC back above key technical levels and putting Strategy's massive treasury back into profit. Story 5. The holders who survived 2026's chaos earn their stripes. If you held through the October 10th flash crash, US-Iran tensions, the February dump, Saylor FUD, quantum computing panic, exchange shutdowns, Clarity Act delays, and the catastrophic cold card vulnerability that drained 1,700 plus Bitcoin, you've earned this rally. 2026 has been a masterclass in Bitcoin volatility and FUD endurance. Each crisis-tested conviction, from geopolitical shocks to technology failures that threatened the security model itself. Hardware wallet vulnerabilities exposed that even self-custody best practices carried hidden risks from implementation failures. This week has been a reminder that the majority of Bitcoin's gains come in just a handful of days, and timing market bottoms and tops is a generally unwise approach. Those continuing to DCA and have remained in the market have been rewarded, whereas those waiting for $50,000 and lower, whilst there's no guarantee the bottom is in, may have missed out. Story 4. Standard Chartered calls for $126,000 this year. Fox Business highlighted Standard Chartered's bold call that Bitcoin could hit a new all-time high, above $126,000 before year-end, representing a 64% gain from current levels. The prediction comes as Bitcoin delivers its strongest weekly performance since 2024. The timing of the call is significant. Standard Chartered has been consistently bullish on Bitcoin through traditional banking channels, and their $126,000 target assumes continued institutional adoption and favourable macro conditions. Story 3. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs went on a buying spree, scooping up $239 million in Bitcoin and $151 million in Ethereum as institutional demand roared back to life. The combined $390 million deployment signals that large asset managers are using the volatility to accumulate aggressively. The ETF flows represent a dramatic reversal from the outflow pressure that plagued crypto funds during the downturn. BlackRock's accumulation during this rally suggests many view current levels as attractive entry points, even with Bitcoin approaching $80,000. Story 2. Strive's SATA opened and closed at par with just 11 cents of volatility along with $45 million in trading volume, while AST recorded a stunning $269 million in volume. Strive's AST jumped 188 companies in the US publicly traded leaderboard this week, now ranking as the 786th largest US company by market cap and the 359th most traded equity by dollar volume. Story 1. Strategy returns to profit as Saylor's $65 billion bet pays off. Michael Saylor's Strategy, MSTR, is back in the black. The company's 840,447 Bitcoin position, now worth approximately $65 billion, has swung from a $10 billion loss to roughly $3 billion in profit in just 48 hours as Bitcoin ripped higher this week. The turnaround marks a vindication for Saylor's aggressive accumulation strategy, which faced intense criticism during the recent downturn. It will be fascinating to see how Strategy have capitalised on the trading volume during this week's rally. All eyes on any clues in Saylor's Sunday X post before Strategy's official announcement on this week's capital markets activity before Monday's market open. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.